Mesmera here. How would you like to see what we did in class tonight? I will show you. Thank you for subscribing, first of all, to my YouTube channel. You know I love that, and it makes me want to do these videos. So here's what we did in class tonight. 2 moves, a combination, and it's very Pharaonic. We're practicing to an ayuk, a 2/4 North African rhythm, and here is the move. It's an Egyptian style hip rock. Forward, the heels come up off the floor when the hip pushes forward, and the downbeat is in back. Back, back. Notice the whole torso is swinging from the head and shoulders on the midline, and the rest of the spine rocking this hip rock forward and back and back and back and back and back, back, and let's take a look at the other side. How would we get to the other side? Check it out. By going forward with the hips, and the weight goes on this forward foot, we're going to do a turn to feature the alternate side. So a turn, and the hips are still forward on that pivot so that we can catch the one beat in the back in the new direction. So if we were doing 4 on each side, it could go like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and forward and weight change and leave the hips forward. Do that turn, leave the hips forward, ready to swing back on 1 and 2 and 3 and forward and 1 and 2. We're going at half time. We should get up to standard time. Forward and turn. Let's go to standard time. 1, 2, 3. Forward and back, 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 back. Forward and back, 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 back. Forward and back, back, back. You could travel forward and back just by picking up your feet and coming forward or back, 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 change forward and back, 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 change forward and back, 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 4 and 1, 2, 3, forward and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, forward and back, 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 forward, back. But wait, let's add a little something more interesting. Let's do Pharaonic hip drops. We could swing the hips forward with a lift and back with a lift. So we're going to drop lift, lift the pelvis, swing the leg forward with the lift, drop lift, drop lift, lift, drop lift, lift, drop lift, lift, change, drop lift, change, lift, drop lift, change, lift, drop lift, change, lift, drop lift, change, lift, standard time, change, lift, drop lift, change, lift. The lift of the hips brings the leg forward or back. When we want to change sides with this move alone, while the featured hip drop is in back, we would put the weight on this back left leg, half turn, and the lift brings the leg forward from the right, drop lift, drop lift, drop lift, lift, drop lift, lift, drop lift, lift, drop lift, lift, drop lift. We can add Pharaonic flavor or not. drop, lift. Let's do 2 hip rocks, 1 set of lift, drop, lift, Egyptian hip drops. We would go 1, 2, 3, 4, drop, lift, lift, drop, lift, and 1, 3, 5, and 7, and 1, 3, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and back, 1, and 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1, 3, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, and we push the hips forward so that we can catch the pattern on the other side with the weight on the right, and back, back, drop, lift, lift, drop, lift, and 1, 2, 3, 4, drop, lift, move the leg with the hip lift to the back, and back, back, lift, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, and back, and 5 and 6, and changing sides, and back, back, 5 and 6 and 7, 8, back, back, 5 and 6, 7, 8, back, back, 5 and 6, 7, 8, push back, back, change, drop, lift, change, push, push, lift, drop, lift, and back, back, 5 and 6, 7, 8, back, back, 5 and 6, 7, 8, back. And back. What do you think? HipRock and Pharaonic hip drops. Happy dancing.